Hey lovelies, it's Tina with Desist Dawdling here again. I'm hoping that I can keep this up and keep doing at least weekly videos. It's different right now since we're doing, 31 days of tarot challenge, and I'm going to try and do the 2019 YouTube Pagan Challenge, which is actually the ABCs of mythology. So with me, I haven't spoken a whole lot about my patron goddess. I can't speak today about my patron goddess, but it's pretty much a no-brainer for me to start off with the letter A with Athena. Athena has always been one who I've felt called to or called by. Remy, hi. Can you not lick yourself while I'm recording? I'd appreciate it. She's going to be a bigger YouTube star than I am. She's been on YouTube since before me. I've got some extra notes in here in my email that I'm looking for. So, where is it? It's like notes or something like that. But I read a book. Shocking, I know. I read a book on Amazon Kindle using Kindle Unlimited, which I love, by the way. You guys, there are so many books on Kindle Unlimited that you can read for free. And I've got actually quite a few that are tarot based, but this one is called Athena, the Origins and History of the Greek Goddess. So let me go ahead and start with the basics of, who was Athena? So Athena is a Greek goddess. She is the child of Zeus and the Titan Metis. And it's said that he swallowed her when she was pregnant with Athena because of a prophecy that said that she would also bear a son that would be more powerful than Zeus himself. So fearing basically what happened to his father and his grandfather before him, he swallowed Metis while she was pregnant with Athena. And Athena was born from Zeus's skull, fully grown in full armor. There are different stories to this. Sometimes they say that she broke herself out, and then some say that she broke out with the help of Hephaestus. He is the blacksmith to the gods. So he took a hammer and, basically cracked Zeus's head open, and out comes Athena, fully grown in armor. She's known as the goddess of multiple aspects, including battle, war, cities, civilization. She's a protector of cities and civilized life. Handicrafts, agriculture, courage. She's got a very wide array of aspects that, you can, that she's the patron goddess of. And for me, it's pretty much all the above: the courage, the crafts, civilized life. This is our day-to-day life. So for me, I've just always been called to her. So she is known, this is one of my favorite stories. So Athena is actually known as being rather hostile or in a, like a fighting relationship with her uncle Poseidon. Poseidon is the god of the sea. There was a city who held a contest and said that basically whichever god could gift them with something the most useful would become the patron god of that city. And Poseidon, I believe he used his trident to break open a spring of water. But the spring of water turned out to be salt water, so it wasn't useful by the citizens of the city. Athena planted the olive tree, and that gave the citizens food in the form of the olive, oil for bathing and cooking, and fuel from the oil as well. So the city, obviously now known as Athens, and she became the patron goddess of that city, and it's also where her Parthenon is located. Now, there is the Parthenon replica in Nashville, Tennessee that I am dying to go to, and it also has her full statue at that location. So that's definitely on my bucket list of places to visit. So the thing that I found interesting in the book that I read off Amazon Kindle Unlimited, again, it's called Athena, the Origins and History of the Greek Goddess by Charles River Editors and Jesse Harasta. So the biggest surprise to me was that a lot of people say that the Greek gods are actually based off Egyptian mythology, and the Greeks sort of adopted them into their own and created their own oh, what's the word? I want to say Parthenon, but that's not it. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Okay, their own, family of deities. So, the great Greek philosopher Plato, this is a quote from the book. The great Greek philosopher Plato stated that Athena was adopted into Greece from Egypt based off an Egyptian goddess named Neith. I think that's how you say it. It's Neith. She was associated with hunting, weaving, war, and guarding the dead. Yeah, she was known as the preserver of cities. The best modern copy of the Parthenon is the one in Nashville, which I've already mentioned. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of notes that I saved from that book because I just found it very informative and interesting. A lot I already knew about Poseidon and her birth and her mother and things like that. But things like the fact that she may have been adopted into the Greek deities based off an Egyptian deity, it's very interesting to me. I take the concept that all gods are one god. I think that different aspects can be the same deity. So I love Athena. She is my goddess, and finding out that she may have been originally based off an Egyptian goddess, that doesn't, what am I thinking? That doesn't change anything about my belief in her or, how much I love her or believe in her. And it actually just makes me want to go research that Egyptian goddess now. Who was Neith, or Neith, or however you pronounce it. Who was she? Who was she to the Egyptians? Apparently she was a very minor goddess, but like I said, that doesn't bother me, and it doesn't change anything about my beliefs or my love for my goddess. I got this, my necklace. Pop it off. I put a slip knot on it. So it came like untied, and I just created a slip knot so I can easily slide it on and off. I got this the same day I went and got my tarot deck, and it was only $10. And I've seen things like this on Amazon for like $35, so I jumped on the chance. This is like an Athena coin. So the front shows Athena, and then the back shows the owl, which is known as, let's see if I can get that. Get out of my face. Yeah. It keeps wanting to focus on my face, so I'm sorry. But I love it. For $10, I was not going to pass it up. But yeah, so obviously the owl is sacred to Athena. Being that she is known as the goddess of wisdom, that is how owls became known as wise. In some cultures, they're actually known as spirits of the dead or death. But for the Greeks, it's wisdom due to Athena and her association with it. But let me see, is there anything else? I think that's it. I mean, there's plenty more stories with Athena, Arachne and her weaving web, Paris and, Medusa and her shield and the Aegis. There's so much more that you can go into in depth with Athena, and I'm more than happy. If you guys want to hear more about her, I can sit here forever and talk about her. But yeah, so this is my A for the ABCs of mythology. And my goddess Athena. There was, no way I could do anyone else. But I hope you all have a fantastic, blessed day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.